White Sox franchise begins officially. And the idea for this one is I want to go longer with it. I want to go years and years down the line. But we will do a new roster or a new franchise. We're going to load a roster. Downloaded one that Bengal did. Big Game Gene on here. It's the most downloaded roster. I made a couple changes to the White Sox roster, though, and then one to the Marlins. We may or may not have put El Papi Cruz in on the Marlins roster, but not like a real El Papi Cruz. It's just, you know, a little callback. You know what I mean? We take full control around here. I ain't doing no streamlined franchise. Chicago White Sox. Let's look at the option. Or no, we already did all that. We'll take a look at the roster later. Chicago White Sox. Finish over 500 is our yearly goal. We're going to turn the White Sox into a contender. At some point, it's going to take a little bit probably, but we're going to do it. Never seen us Chais from day one. That's exciting. That's exciting. No fantasy draft. I don't want to do GM contracts because they're going to try to fire me if we're bad, but we're supposed to be bad. So I'm going to turn GM contracts off. CPU trading's on. Ignore budgets off. I think we're good. Everything. Why is that all in automatic? No, everything is manual. Everything is manual. We do everything around here. Although renewables, nah, I'm afraid auto is not going to sign back guys that we should sign back. We're doing everything's manual. We'll set this later. We will be doing the custom game entries as always, and we'll start in spring training. Oh. Oh. Turn this up. Cutscene. Cutscene segment.
Look at this. Are you kidding me?
This should be louder.
He is back. I have goosebumps. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. He drives one headed back toward the wall. It's
This is quiet for me too.
Alonso stands alone.
Pete in a Mets jersey. LOL.
Seen from any pitcher. 100 miles an hour.
Trouty. Hit 2 home runs today.
And there it is, number 400 for Mike Trout. Fly ball to right field. Number 60. It's a drive down the line. If experiences moment, it is. It's tied. Jones has arrived. As Churio strikes out, Holt strikes.
Shohei's outrageous.
Ohtani deals. And a swing and a miss. He's up to 10.
This guy, I don't know how this guy exists.
Ohtani tees off. Deep right field. Shohei Ohtani. His third home run.
I don't know how this guy exists.
High fly ball. Left field.
Oh, it's fractured foot, guys.
Dinger. Smith hits a high fly ball to deep left field. It is gone in game 7. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nice. It's beauty. We're starting franchise right now, Edward. It's just a cutscene, man. Wow, they showed Kershaw. Crazy.
You gotta knock him out. The Dodgers stand tall. And win.
I forgot it ended like that. That was actually a really good play by Mookie. So we just watched basically a Dodgers cutscene at this point. And this is White Sox franchise, so that we get none of that. We get none of that. All right. It's basically the same here, but, you know, a couple different things. Front office is here now. The UI is a bit different, that's for sure. That won't be copyrighted? God, I hope not. We'll find out, I'm sure. All right, looking at the roster, let's go over it real quick. The best guy on the roster is 83 overall Colson Montgomery at 24 years old. Oh, boy. Definitely got some pop. A great fielder. Great fielder. Doesn't have a lot of speed, though. So I'm wondering if we move him to third long term at some point. Shane Smith, top potential starter. He's our top overall starter as well. I will say this now and early. There will be a lot of moves in the rotation by the end of this thing. I mean, I guess on the whole team too, but the rotation especially is going to get an overhaul. Munetaka Murakami, if no one got me, I know Murakami got me. They got him at C potential, but I'm assuming it's a high C. Big power bat. We just got to see how he translates over from the MPB. He is a first baseman for us, can play third, but won't ever sniff third. We're going to hope he turns into something with us. But the problem is, we have him for 2 years. Or this game does not know how to do contracts. So what we're going to have to do is release him after 2027 if we don't extend him. So just keep that in mind. He's on a 2-year deal. If we don't extend him by the end of 2027, we have to release him. That's insane. What do you mean? I see no White Sox in that cutscene. Yeah, same, brother. What's insane, Sammy? All right, moving on. I misunderstood. Okay. Luis Angel Acuna in center field, but he can play both middle and infield spots as well. Marlins franchise legend towards the end. W cliffhanger, that's what I'm saying. What's good, Will? What's good? What's good? Sir Anthony Dominguez. We got him on a fairly big deal. 10 mil a year for the next 2 years. I don't know if I like that very much. He's great versus right-handers. The great thing about I love in 26, there's a lot to not like, but one thing to like is the pitcher splits. I think the pitcher splits is a fun addition, man. He has great clutch, no control. Hey, Swan, nothing. All right, we're not making this a thing. I'll end the subathon right now. Austin Hayes is here on a 1-year deal, I believe. Yes, he is, for 5 mil. Kyle Teal, this is going to be a cornerstone piece. Cornerstone piece right here. Catcher, secondary, left field. He's definitely better versus right than left, that's for sure. Great clutch hitter, though. 74 pop time. He's got a solid arm. This is the catcher we build around, but we also have an interesting situation we'll see in a sec. Anthony K just came over from Korea, I believe. Got him on a 2-year deal for 6 mil a year. Friend of the channel. Chase Mydroth is here. Great contact hitter. Okay fielder. I thought he was faster than 50 speed. But we do have him on a renewable deal. Grant Taylor. So, this guy's filthy. I don't know how the hit per 9 is so low. He is untouchable right now, and I kind of want to change that, but I won't right now. What I want to do with Grant Taylor is eventually convert him to a starting pitcher. We'll see how this year goes, but if this year goes well for him, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit his stamina up, and we're going to convert him to a starting pitcher, because that's the White Sox plan for him in 2027, is for him to be a starting pitcher. There's Sean Burke. Sean Burke is who I was thinking of earlier. I was talking about Shane Smith. I was thinking of Sean Burke. Sean Burke is here. He's interesting. He's got B potential, but he could just never put it together. Next, we have our top prospect probably, and Caleb Bonnemer. He's a shortstop. I see him as a third baseman long term. Maybe he plays second. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with him and Colson Montgomery. All I know is he has B potential, and he's a top prospect in baseball. Davis Martin, another starting pitcher. Benintendi, the largest contract in White Sox history. Still got 2 more years of him at 15 mil. It's not great, but he's here. Juan Sosa actually just got traded today to the Blue Jays. I wonder if I can make that trade happen, actually. Brooks Baldwin is hurt going into the year. Can I do that? Can I force an injury on him? Chat, can I force injury on somebody or nah? Yes, prime time. Hell yeah, Bryce. Hell yeah. Can you force injury onto somebody in franchise? I know you can in 2K. It was in a setting last year. I don't know what you mean. Turn injuries to manual. Injuries are manual. Like settings. You have to turn injuries to manual. I did. User settings general. Injuries on. Manual. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was an option. I was so confused. Go to injury list. Who was this for? I already forgot. Baldwin. There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Got to make this semi-realistic. What was he getting? Tommy John, chat? Elbow injury requiring season-ending surgery. Elbow surgery. All right, so we put elbow surgery on Brooks Baldwin. He gone for the year. Are there any other injuries on the White Sox that I need to know about? Let me actually go to Fangraphs real quick. Anything crazy? Like Teal he'll be fine. Same with Hayes. Same with Pereira. Thorpe is coming back. Kai Bush is coming back. Vassell had Tommy John, so he also has elbow surgery. Okay, got you, McCaff. Got you. Teal's about to be back. And then everybody else should be good. Okay. So we got them there. Where do we have them? Can I put them on 60? Move to 60. There we go. All right, back to settings. General. Injuries on. Bang. Bang. Actually, let's do our settings real quick. Keegan, we're going to do it now, by the way. A little OVS. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Welcome on in. Appreciate it, Jeremy. Have a good night, man. Okay, so we're doing everything in franchise manual, but I do have a PCI on. We are going to use zone in this, but for pitching, I'm going to use meter. I think meter did well last time. Do wind up and stretch because, you know, we're doing everything. Honestly, I think the only change is going to be meter here. And we are going to use zone hitting, but we're going to play on legend, and you're barely going to be able to see the PCI. Auto warm-up, bullpen is off. Do we want the shift in franchise? Yes, we do. I think we do. We don't want in-game pitcher warm-up as well. Personalized umpires I like with the ABS challenge system. Injuries are on. Ejections on. No box. I like this. I like how this is looking right now. We've been using catcher far, and I think I like it with broadcast. So everything else is pretty much going to be the same, actually. So those are going to be the settings for franchise. I know, Sammy, I saw. Okay, back to the roster. You should do dynamic for offensive fielding view. For bat flips and stuff. Oh, does that show bat flips? Then I'll just go dynamic for everything. Fuck it. Let's get used to it. Let's get used to it. Back to the roster. Who else is of importance? Billy Carlson is very important. He is an A-ball. He will not be playing an A-ball for this. I'll tell you that right now. B potential 70 overall. This guy is very good. Great fielder. Insane fielder. He is a long-term shortstop, I think. Our other top prospects that we care about. Noah Schultz just got called up in real life. In this, I don't think we're going to call him up quite yet because we are going to start the season. I do wish he was a higher overall, but it is what it is right now. We got to see him improve a little bit. Braden Montgomery, another top prospect here. They moved him to right field in this, but he can play all over the outfield. Switch hitter, cannon of an arm. Would love to see him develop well. Edgar Caro is here. He is the other option at catcher. He's more of a contact guy. Definitely not a good fielder. Actually, worse than Teal somehow. But he's a switch hitter. B potential. We got two very young catchers here that we hope will turn into good. Hagen Smith, another top starting pitcher in the system. In this, it looks like he has a lot of development to do, which is fair. He is very wild in real life, but insane stuff. Another lefty. William Bergola is actually doing quite well in real life, but in this, he has deep potential. Who else do we care about? Sam Antonacci's getting a lot of looks because of the WBC, but also he's been doing really well in AAA. So I think he'll get called up soon. Christian Oper, I'm a big fan of. I upped his potential a little bit because I think he deserved a B potential. He's got very good stuff. I think he will make an impact at some point, but he's still young. And then Tanner McDougal is filthy. I upped his potential just a little bit too to make it B because he didn't deserve C either, in my opinion. I think he's going to be very, very good. He's got filthy stuff. The control's getting better. You'll see him up with the White Sox this year unless he gets hurt. I guarantee it. Other than that, I don't think there's any other big prospects. We're going to have to draft them. I'll tell you that. We're going to have to draft them. But that's what the roster looks like right now. We can call someone else up to spring training, actually. Or actually, we don't have anyone on the 40-man. We're going to leave those 40-man spots open for now. Didn't realize White Sox were so stacked with prospects. The White Sox have a pretty good system right now, in my opinion. And they have a lot of young pieces already up. Depth chart. For the future, we'll say 3 years down the line. Montgomery doesn't look like he's going to improve according to this. Billy Carlson's here. Let's actually make the Sosa trade happen because that did happen today before I started this franchise. Where is it? Where is it? It was today, right? Yeah, it was. There it is. Okay. Can I force trades? We also got to go over the new trade hub. But we'll do that in a sec. Is there a way to turn on forced trades now? There isn't. Well, I guess we'll offer it and we'll see if they take it. Because we do have the new trade hub. This is the big new thing this year that's going to make this very difficult. So there's positional markets that could lead to higher or lower prices on players. There's rumors that could be true or false. We could set our trade block, untouchables, targets, and positions of need. And then there are pending offers, and these can sit here. There's no instant accepts or declines anymore. And the CPU is now trying to win trades, apparently. There's going to be a lot of scams. This is going to be difficult. I don't know how this is going to go for us. So we got to make an offer to the Blue Jays, because that's where Sosa went. I don't see a world they wouldn't accept this, if I'm being real. Who is Jordan Rich, chat? He's an outfielder. Okay, so according to this, he doesn't exist. Apparently, Buddy doesn't exist. Free agent? Let's see. Is there a way to search? How do you search? What's up, Extra? Only 49 hours left. We are franchising. How do you search? I know there's a way to search. For the next tab, not front office. Player search, league. Thank you. Last name, Rich. It would be Rich if he didn't exist in this game. Right, chat? He does not exist. Well. Shit. He was an 18-year-old drafted in the 17th round out of high school. Potential plus speed hit projection. It was to open up a roster spot for the White Sox. So it is Jordan Rich and player to be named later or cash. Who in the Blue Jay system is bad with plus speed and super young? No one. It was literally to open a roster spot, though. But also, they got to be super young. Can I find, like, a bad young player? That we're done. Oh, this hurts, man. This hurts. And player to be named later or cash. Hell yeah, Press. I'm excited too, man. What would classify as a player to be named later? Like a 21-year-old third baseman with C potential? No, there's no cash in this game. Like this, Cutter Coffee would apply as a player to be named later at 59 overall, right? You think so? What's up, Emilio? Victor Arias is an untouchable. Or Gene Joseph, who's an outfielder. Since Jordan Rich is an outfielder, I'll try Gene Joseph. So we'll take Gene Joseph, who's as a player to be named later, quote unquote, and Edward Duran, who is just a D potential catcher for Lenyn Sosa. Yeah, Priest, but real organizations like the Blue Jays, they aren't trading a young asset. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of get it. All right, the Blue Jays will get back to us in a few days. And here's our pending offer. So we got to wait and see what they say, I guess. If they say no, I tried. We're keeping Sosa. Let's set our own block. Who are we trying to sell? Who are we trying to sell? Oh, Keegan, you beast. You beast. Benintendi for sure. I wouldn't mind selling Sosa. I'd sell Newcomb. Never mind, I can't yet. I feel like Vargas is going to be a big part of this team in real life, but in this, he's not great. Could sell Corey Lee. I could. Did you guys see that he's low-key playing outfield in the minors right now? He's throwing at my guy. Big Rich. Appreciate the 4 months, man. Appreciate it. Let me actually confirm that. I might throw him on there as a right fielder, secondary. He played right field on April 8th. Let me pull up his minor league fielding info here. He's played 2 games in right. 2 full games in right since April 8th. I'm adding it. I am making Corey Lee a right fielder. Well, secondary right field. I don't think I can sell Austin. Okay. So the only guys we can have on the block right now are Benny and Sosa. Let me add... What roster am I using? I just downloaded Big Game Jeans, Bengals. It's just the top downloaded one. I made a couple very small changes for specifically the White Sox. All right, Corey Lee. I'm going to edit you. We're going to give you a secondary of right field. Because they're starting to play him there. I think they just want to do that so they can have him up. You know what I mean? Okay, back to the trade hub. That's our trade block as of now. Untouchables. I would say Montgomery's untouchable. Murakami's untouchable as of now. I would say Teal's untouchable. I would say Grant. Actually, Grant Taylor, I would be surprised if they didn't listen just considering what Mason Miller got last year for the A's. But also, I don't think Grant Taylor has that in this. But either way, Bonnemer's untouchable. I would say Carlson's untouchable. I would say Schultz is untouchable. Is Hagen Smith untouchable? I'm going to go with no. Nor is Montgomery. Do we agree on that? Would we listen on them? I think we would listen on... I think the White Sox would listen on Smith and Montgomery. Maybe not Montgomery. I think they'd listen on Smith. There's a convo. I don't think they'd listen on Montgomery. They would listen on Smith. I think those are our untouchables. Montgomery, the Montgomerys, Murakami for now, Teal, Bonnemer, Carlson, Schultz. Hagen Smith has been so wild lately. I feel like they would listen, but it would have to be a really good deal. Trade targets. Who would we want to go after as of now? Yeah, Murakami's only on a 2-year deal anyway. Would we want to go after anyone in trade right now?
Yo, I can't believe Swan is actually back. It's been too long.
Okay. I was gone for like 15 hours because the internet was out. All right. Elliot, appreciate the bits, man. Thank you. Chat, do you think there's anybody we should target in a trade that actually makes sense for our timeline? I think as of now, there isn't, right? I'm going to leave that blank. Ooh, what positions do we need, though? We need pitching. And we need outfield desperately. I think we go center, left, and starting pitcher. Not that long, Dexter. Oh, man. It was annoying. Okay, so I think we got everything set for the trade stuff. Closer, I'm telling you, the stuff, once you like get into it, you get into it, man. I know this is the first time you're watching it from the beginning, so you have a chance to get into it. You get into this shit. Contract extensions. We're not going to do any as of now. Are you posting this rebuild? So I'm going to post it, I think, on my other channel, GracefulSwan. It's like my VOD channel. I do like my series over there. So like not just like sports games, but also other series. So I think I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to post White Sox franchise over there in a playlist. If you're in Twitch, here's the link if you guys are interested. My stream deck is not working. Please hold. I don't know why it's not working. Can someone do exclamation point VOD in the chat? If you're watching on YouTube, it's linked on my homepage. Okay, thank you. I don't know why my stream deck isn't working right now. So yeah, sub to that channel if you guys want to keep up with this. Oh my God, Kirby. Fuck yeah. Apparently we're on the last step of mine. So chat, I'm going to be live and making my tax payments probably tomorrow. Yeah, we back, Fentanyl. Appreciate you, Matthias. Thank you, man. We're not going to do any contract extensions. We're not going to do free agencies here. We're not going to do any of it as of now, I don't think. So let's go to the lineups and stuff. We'll set this for spring training. Acuna is our center fielder. Murakami's our full-time first baseman. Vargas to third. I forgot that we have Curtis Mead in the organization now. That's interesting. In real life, Murakami's hitting second. I think he should hit fourth. I think Montgomery hit second. Vargas in the 3. Don't love it. Think we have to. Oh, that's cool closing. That's really cool. Popcorn is a goated locale sack. Facts. Derek Hill's playing full time. Where's Benny? Oh, wait. Gotta go back to our rosters. There's some guys that should not be in. Where is Benny? Am I dumb? Oh, he was there. I'm blind. Apparently, I'm blind. Is Kelnick on the 40? No. Kelnick's not getting his chance in spring training. I'm not adding him to the 40. Absolutely not. Oh, Benintendi's DH. I'm blind. I'm actually blind. I like Teal more. Yeah, I think this is what the lineup's got to be. Then versus left. Do we play it like real life, chat? Or do we do... Yeah, I think we do play it like real life. Sosa, I'm trying to trade you. If you make it through this trade, you will play. If you make it through the trade, you will play. I don't think he makes it through the trade, chat. I'll be honest. The internet went out, Renclaw. We'll just... Oh, that's right. There's bullpen games this year. Ooh. There's bullpen games this year. I do not want Jordan Hicks anywhere near this roster. I need control bullpen games, so like instead of this, I could throw like a reliever here. Or wait, how do I do it? Open the spot, select opener for bullpen game. Grant Taylor. I gotta put him in though. This is sick. This is sick. Grant Taylor will open for us this year. This is really cool. This is really cool. Is there any way we could get an edited, condensed version of the rebuild? No. It's too much, man. What's cool to get a snack? Bullpen game. We got Grant Taylor opening. They added that this year. Okay. I think we are good to start. Let's get into spring training. We need very high. Honestly, I kind of want to sim to the end of spring training. Trade rejected. So, like, they didn't even counter. I think we have to keep Sosa. We'll put him on the trade block, though. He's already on the block. Well, Sosa stays. No, we're not getting Jacob Stretch. I couldn't find a guy that I was looking for earlier. Would Jacob Stretch even be here? I don't even know if he'd be here. He is here. He's a 38 overall. Brother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth worst player in this. I don't want to pay him $60K a year, man. Fuck y'all. We don't have room. We don't have room. I'm not dropping anybody for fucking Jacob Stretch. It's not happening. Chad, I will say, for those of you guys that watch Marlins franchise, and if you missed this, we made a little, I almost called it a Christmas carol. Easter egg. There we go. W Christmas Carol. Juan Cruz is here. I'm not making him good because this is a new franchise, but we have an Easter egg. Okay. Well, Sosa's going to stay, apparently. That's annoying. Let's get to there. Eric Fetty's tore his labrum in spring training. You were literally going to be in my rotation, Eric. Fuck! Over 6 months. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's get through the last game. All right. Let's set our ship. Now you have room for strike. Guys, no, I don't. I'm sorry, did anybody get released? Why y'all being dumb, man? IL is not getting released. IL is not getting released. I love how no one mentioned Stretch until Diamond came in here. Nobody cared. Why y'all acting like you cared? Y'all didn't care. Y'all didn't care. That wasn't even yesterday, Will. Great try, though. Okay, Grant Taylor's been a dominant opener, by the way. Cannon and Thorpe were awful. Duncan Davitt was an incredible pitcher in spring training. Sandlin was great. McDougal was great. He's got to start in AAA. Leisure was great. Dominguez great. Newcomb great. I mean, Dominguez has to be our closer, even though I don't love it. None of these guys pitched. Okay, so Hicks and the no names basically go down. So I'm doing this all myself because I learned if I get my roster to 26 manually, then they won't waste option years for me when I don't want them to. I think Thorpe goes down. He wasn't good. Okay, they will use options, but they won't use option years for people I don't want them to use option years for. You know what I mean? This was a Rule 5 draft pick, but he didn't pitch. I think we just send him back. I don't want to keep him. I have to wait to send him down, don't I? Davitt's going to get sent to AAA. Barolo will get sent to AAA. Sandlin. We got him from the Red Sox over the offseason. He doesn't throw hard enough. He throws way harder in real life. He was great, but I think we go to AAA with him. McDougal's AAA. We'll figure out minors later. Fetty's a reliever in this. What is this roster, man? Leisure stays up. Who's this Gonzalez fella? I kind of like him. I do kind of like him. And he pitched well last year in real life. I'm going to keep him up. I don't want Hicks anywhere near this team. Hicks is going to have to stay on the roster. What year is this? We're just starting. Isert goes down. Murphy goes down. Can't send Alberto down. And closers, we're good here. I forgot they signed Lucas Sims. Okay, I would like to redo this and keep Corey Lee on the roster as an outfielder. I do not want Hicks on this roster, but he's going to be. Mead goes down. He does have options. Mead goes down. Murray had a great spring training. And he plays everywhere in the infield. I might keep him up. We'll see. Peters was awful. Herrera was good, but do we need him? We have Acuna, Benintendi, Hayes, and Hill. Hi, Herbie. What we got lineups wise? I think Corey Lee needs to be sent down anyway. I think he has to be. To be fair, he only would have been up had Teal not gotten hurt. You know what I mean? Corey Lee's got to go down. We need one more spot. We need one more spot. And I think it's got to be a pitcher. That was franchise instead of Swan-chise. We are just starting. I don't like Tyler Gilbert, but we do need the second lefty. Gonzalez. Dominguez closes. I want to get rid of this fucking Alberto guy, but I don't know how. I don't think I can. Because this game doesn't know how to handle Rule 5. I have to use an option here on somebody, I guess. Cannon. Yeah, we'll send Jonathan Cannon down for now. He's going to get called right back up. Yeah, Gur, I just don't want to do that because then I waste option years, but I'm going to have to waste option years for this, I guess. Which I'm frustrated with, but it is what it is. Okay, so now we're down to 26 men on the roster. Beautiful. Let us go to the regular season. And we are here. Tristan Peters did bad. Cannon did bad. Sandlin was amazing, but I don't have room for him. Okay. I don't want this guy. I don't want him. We're going to get rid of him, put him on waivers. Technically, he should go back to his old team, but we're just going to put him on waivers, I guess. And this guy... 5-pitch mix, good slider and changeup. I really don't want to keep him around, though. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. And then pitching-wise, I would love Grant Taylor to just be an opener for us. I really like the idea of that. Appreciate it, Ben. I think we need another long man. I think we call up Cannon. But see, this was what was frustrating is we used an option year on Cannon now. Or we call up Thorpe, who just can't get a whiff, but he does limit hits. Cannon definitely has better stuff. What do you guys think? Cannon better control and clutch. There's more. Well, we already used an option here on Cannon. So I guess we might as well bring him back since we used an option here. Because it doesn't go by transactions anymore. It goes by the year you used the option. So we might as well go just call Cannon back up. So we'll go bullpen game. Grant Taylor opens, and then hopefully it goes to Cannon instead of Hicks. God, this pitching's freaking brutal, man. And we did keep Tanner Murray up because he was so good in spring training. We have a fourth outfielder in Everson Pereira. Sosa deserves to play now. I just don't know where he plays initially. I don't think I mean, in real life, he plays every day. But in this, I don't think we do. I think we're good with that lineup versus righties. I think we play him versus lefties for sure, though. The question is where? Yeah, we do have two solid catchers. I think we play him. Wait. 53 fielding. 50. Murakami's a better fielder. Well, Sosa's better down the line. We'll DH Murakami versus left. Oh, that's right. We have first overall in the draft. I didn't even realize that. Oh, that's huge for us. Yes, Ben. Yes, it is. It's actually huge for us. Okay, so Sosa will hit. Hit fifth. Vargas 7th. Cooney in the 9, Benintendi in the 8. Hopefully a generational talent is available. Facts. Because my God, do we need it. Okay. I think we're set. Let's look at the top prospects real quick. They got Made, Griffin, DeVries, Willits, Holiday, DePaula, Walcott, Emerson, McGonigal. Interesting. Basayo, Weatherholt, Eldridge, Clark, McLean, Jenkins, Chandler, Doyle, Stewart, Savage, Florentino. So, here's the deal, guys. I know some things are like, what the fuck when it comes to prospects and development and everything in the game. From the point we started this is a new universe. Real life goes out the window. From the point that we started this. Now we live in a different universe. If somebody doesn't develop, they suck. If somebody surprisingly develops, they're great. If a trade is made and we're like, what the fuck, that doesn't make real life sense, it might make real life sense in the game, or we're going to try to make sense out of it. Okay? Good? Everyone understand? We're going to move chat above the camera. I don't think we need to. Do we? I guess we can. What was the reasoning that we did it again? That's right, Keegan. That's right. Okay. Robbie, have a good one, man. Okay, I'll scroll through the rest of this prospect. Ooh, Briseño. Engelman have B potential. Nice. What the rest of them looks like. Bonnemer's at 49. I guess we should see, actually, for ours, where we have guys at. Schultz is at 38. Carlson at 44. Bonnemer at 49. Smith at 79. Oper at 87. Montgomery's not here, or did I miss him? Braden Montgomery's at 65. Tuffy, I'm just starting it, man. So we have opening day against the Brewers and Brandon Woodruff. Chad, I will say I need to eat desperately. I'm very hungry right now. I'm very hungry right now. Maybe I just go something small. I don't have burritos, Duff. Custom game entry. I have not set it actually yet. Toffee, this is day 4, brother. We definitely sleep. All right, I'm going to grab a protein bar and a banana, and then we'll play opening day. We're playing full game opening day, as always. All right. Shane Smith is going down after his second start. I already know. No. He's our highest overall pitcher in this. Chat, bet your channel points on opening day. That killed my... Shane Smith killed your dynasty team? Interesting. Very interesting. Plus 3 pitchers so far. That's fair. It's just Shane Smith. He was the one. We have some belief. Some of you guys think we're going to beat the Brewers? Really? Shane Smith. I'm Matt. Are you newer to my franchises? Yep. Yeah, no, this is a whole production, man. What time is it at, Fentanyl? $6:40? Maybe. We'll see. All right. All right. That should help. Wash it down with a PCC. Here we go. Ooh, bold move. Not DH and Yelich. We'll see if it pays off for him. Oh my God, Chad. It is time, baby. Opening day in Milwaukee. It's a big flag.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
Come on, baby. It is time.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, opening day.
I'm going to turn the gameplay up a little bit.
It's the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee.
All right. Ooh, big opening day stuff. Woo! Woo!
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So
I don't like how he calls himself John. It's Boog. It's Boog. All right, season projections for the White Sox. Kyle Teel leads us in average. Montgomery and OPS and home runs. Murakami and RBI. Mydroth and stolen bases, and Montgomery in WAR. We're projected at 70 and 92 record. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. And here comes Brandon Woodruff, the opening day starter for the Brewers in this universe. Probably would have been in real life had he not gotten off to a slow start in spring training and needed to work up a little bit more. Better than 60 last year. This is true. Woodruff coming off injury last season. Lost some velo, but was very effective. Very effective. And here's Chase Mydroth leading it off for your Chicago White Sox. What the fuck is that PCI? I don't like that one either. Make it small. Cutter misses high, and we are underway with our first season. We got to keep in mind ABS is a big thing as well this year. Sinker in there for a strike to Mydroth, and we got a 1-1 count. Who's our opening starter this year? Miz. And we will take that one low. Mydroth working a 2-1 count against Brandon Woodruff.
He joined the team as a free agent.
And Mydroth goes up the middle, and that'll be a weak base hit for Chase Mydroth, starting his season 1 for 1. Hell yeah. And here comes Colson Montgomery. Probably, in theory, the best hitter on this team. And that sinker is right there. Well, front door action. 840 OPS last year in his rookie season. Check swing there. does not go according to the new mustache man. It's a much better mustache than the previous mustache man, that's for sure. 1-1. And that fastball is in there as well. 1-2 count. Only 59 contact from Montgomery's tough. As he fights off a good four-seam fastball from Woodruff. It was a little too close to take. I don't know if that would have been a ball or not, actually. 1-2. Big bender. Ripped. But the play is made by Terang. Throw a second in time. Then they get the double play. Wow. 96 miles an hour off the bat from Montgomery. And Terang makes a beautiful play. And they're able to turn 2 off of it. That's a crazy looking play. And here's Miguel Vargas, the 3-hitter. Vargas getting aggressive here. 0-1 count. J7, appreciate the brand new primer. Welcome on in. Thank you. Hell yeah, Kool-Aid. All right, the 0-1. And Vargas goes up the middle off the calf of Woodruff, who recovers and makes the play. The pitcher wall even exists in franchise. The White Sox go 1-2-3, but I feel like we deserve better. I do. Here to express hate for your fellow bald. I'm glad you're correcting it to fellow bald because you called him bald ginger in the Discord and I took offense to that. Shane Smith, the opening day started for the White Sox. Hopefully it goes better than his real life. Couple starts did, that's for sure. He is what, our highest overall player outside of Montgomery though, so hopefully it does go way better because we need him this year. Bryce Terang leads it off for the Brewers. Teal calling for the sinker away. Smith a quick wind up to the plate, and that sinker is in there for a strike. 0-1. I needed that because your offense was going crazy today, Scan. The 0-1 from Smith. Four-seam fastball ripped into right field, and it will be caught by Hayes. I am not used to this camera view, but I'm not used to this camera view at all. The dynamic one. Brewers lineup to start today: Terang, Yelich, Contreras, Churio, Vaughn, Frelick, Bowers, Ortiz, Hamilton, Mitchell on the bench, Sanchez on the bench, Rengifo, and Blake Perkins as well. And speaking of Yelich, here is Christian Yelich. We're going to go right at him. Four-seam fastball, lone away. And that will be rolled over immediately. Play made by Munetaka Murakami for out number 2. If no one got me, it's only fitting that we use him in franchise this year. And here's William Contreras. Teal calling for that changeup. And it's a beauty from Smith in there for a strike. 0-1. Calling for that 5th pitch, the slider. The 0-1 to Contreras. Swing and a miss on that slider at 91 miles an hour. And that makes it an 0-2 count. We're getting to that changeup low in the dirt. And we hung it, but it still swung on and missed. A 1-2-3 inning from Shane Smith. Looking much better than I expected, chat. All right. Here's the big AB, chat. The big AB. Munetaka Murakami coming to the plate. The White Sox biggest signing of the offseason. We're just hoping he can figure out that bat to ball because he's very patient and very, very powerful. And he's going to swing and miss on a sinker. Woodruff looking nasty with that sinker, man. 0-1. And that sinker, again, this time below the zone. Thing about Murakami is he swings so hard, he whiffs a ton. Not something we want to see around here. And that fastball misses high. 1-2. I am going to go to the bat PCI. I don't like this one for this situation. Back to the bat. The 1-2 to Murakami. Hanging curveball, and Murakami gets under it. Oh, no. And that's going to be a pop out to the third baseman, David Hamilton, for out number 1. And that brings up Austin Hayes. Signed a 1-year deal with the White Sox this year. Probably going to be one of the better bats on the team because he's actually a major league caliber hitter somewhat. Not a lot of those on this team, that's for sure. Yo, 1. Cutter missing away, 1-1 count. Pitch from Woodruff. And that is ripped by Hayes, but foul. Was a good barrel at least. 1-2. And the 1-2 from Woodruff is ripped to left center. But I don't think Hayes got enough of it. Maybe he did, and it's caught at the track. Damn. I have to get used to this camera view because I didn't think it was going to go that far, and it definitely did. Sal Frelick playing center field makes the catch. That's a lot of ground tracked. 109 feet. And that brings up Kyle Teal. One of the better players in this team. One of the more exciting pieces that we are going to build around. Good rookie season last year. 1-0. And that is fouled away. 1-1 count.
Second inning here, no score.
As Teal pops it shallow center field, just gets under a sinker. That sinker from Woodruff is looking really, really good. It's messing with us quite a bit.
And that'll do it.
Oh, man.
Thanks for celebrating opening day with us here in Milwaukee, where the Brewers
I'm looking forward to seeing it at some point, closer. Maybe in like a month. Shane Smith getting ahead with 96, just right down the middle to Churio. We are not acting afraid. I don't care who he is. I don't care if he's Jackson Churio. He's going to fly out to right field. And that'll be out number 1.
He's got it.
Give me my track ball. Give me my track ball. How do I get my track ball? There it is. Track ball.
Andrew Vaughn now.
All right, Andrew Vaughn to the plate. Som fans' favorite hitter. Outside of can zone. We're getting ahead. Oh, he's not calling ABS, but in last year's game, that would have been a ball. And this year's with ABS, that's a strike. We're following it up with 97 up there again. Making it 0-2 to Vaughn. We'll go right back to that fastball. Teal's liking it right now. I'm liking it too. And that has caught him looking. And he can't believe it. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, just barely touching. And that'll be a strikeout looking for Shane Smith. Vaughn was not happy about that call, that's for sure.
And first offering is fouled off.
Do we still believe in Canzone, Som fan? Because he was dropped in one of my leagues.
Two down, nobody on.
That change up. I'm calling that. Yeah. I don't care if it was a bad pitch. That changeup's definitely touching. Oh, that's not touching at all. It is. Yeah. Call overturn. We're 1 for 1 in ABS. Oh, low-key, we should keep a counter for the franchise ABS. We're 1 for 1. The 0-2. Fastball fouled away. And the pitch from Smith. Fastball missing away. We will not try to challenge that. I don't think that that's there. 1-2. Changeup got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Hell yeah.
With no score. Back here in Milwaukee. So up now for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna.
All right, Luis Angel Acuna just got acquired via trade this offseason. Saw a hanging changeup, and we'll be taking that. Yo, chat, remember when I tweeted that score between me and Mark? And it was 0 to -0.1. Anybody see that tweet? Doug, you did? It is now 3-10 to 2. $310. Yeah, you guys have seen the scoring in this league. You've seen screenshots from Dimu. He shows it all the time. You've seen it. But yeah, Mark went crazy today. He had 6 home runs on his team. Yeah, everybody just went ballistic for him. And that's with Cade Cavalli putting up a negative 25. Tomb, what's going on? Welcome on in. Did my Prime sub go through? I keep getting mixed messages from the app and the web page. It looks like you're subbed right now, Weatherman. I'm at a nice 0.5 points right now. I don't like that. Can't believe your offense made up for that stinker of a start. Oh, is he bad today, Fentanyl? Scores for the week were around 1,000. Typically, they can get higher. But yeah, Mark had a crazy day. All right, here's Acuna. As that is going down the line, off the glove of Hamilton, and Acuna is going to beat it, overthrown, and Acuna is going 2. And it's not exactly a double, but can we act like it was? It's a single E5, and Acuna starts us on second with nobody out. We're getting base runners.
It might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it.
And that brings up Benny Bombs. Andrew Benintendi DHing today. And he's going to swing at the first pitch and just gets underneath it. Acuna's not going to be able to tag on this. That's going to be out number 1. And that brings up the 9-hitter. It is none other than Derek Hill. Acuna leads off second. And they're going to try to pick him off, and he is safe. Acuna leads again. Hill squaring the bunt. Acuna takes off. Hill pulls back. And Acuna steals third. Getting a little league action in there, but that's how we're going to have to win games. First stolen base of the year for Acuna. And now a ball in play will score him. But the problem is the guy that has to put the ball in play is none other than Derek Hill. 1-0. Hill rips it, but that will go foul. 1-1 count. And Hill, perfect to short. Will score a run, but the play will be made by Joey Ortiz. But either way, the White Sox are on the board here in the third. 1-0. I have been all year, Matt. It's my first franchise, though. And that brings up the top of the order for the White Sox, Chase Mydroth. Who's going to take it down to third baseline again. This time, Hamilton can make the play on the backhand, and that will end the inning. But the White Sox do take a lead off Brandon Woodruff 1-0. Are we so excited, chat? The honest man's home run. Yep. Single that was botched. Thrown away then. Get to second. Steal third. Ground out. What's up, Shawnee? All right. Jake Bauers leading it off for Milwaukee, the 7-hitter. Been 6 up, 6 down so far. And we're going to get headed with a changeup dotted by Smith. 0-1. Pitch. Sinker misses low. We're going to challenge that. Teal getting aggressive with these challenges, man. And that sinker just misses, and we do lose a challenge. We're going to have to be very careful from here on out this game. Fastball swung on a miss at 97, 1-2. And we go by the changeup low and away. Swing and a miss. That changeup is killing the lefties in the Brewers lineup today. And that is Smith's 4th strikeout of the day. Beautiful pitch. Beautiful pitch. Look at that.
Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
1 for 2. 1 for 2. All right, that brings up Joey Ortiz. We're just going to go right in with the fastball missing high. Hate that. The 1-0. Fastball ripped. Montgomery in the backhand. The Jeter throw in time, beating the speedy Ortiz. Wow, what a play from Montgomery. We got to see that again. Look at that backhand jump throw, and he gets it there on the fly with a cannon of an arm. 138-foot throw at 75.5 on the jump. That's a beautiful throw, man.
Super happy to celebrate my 23-month sub. 62 to 39 is 23, by the way. I hate my life.
That one lost me. I'm not going to lie. Scan, appreciate the 62 months, man. Thank you, bro.
Now for the Brewers.
All right. That brings up David Hamilton. We're going to start him off with a changeup missing away, 1-0. And to the fastball. That is perfect up the middle and gets down. That'll be the first hit for the Brewers. And it goes to David Hamilton, of all people. Took my sub count. Subtracted 39 points because of Crochet. Oh, he ended up being minus 39. I thought it was 38. Ooh. That brings up Bryce Terang with speed on first. And we dropped the first 12-6 curve of the outing. That makes it an 0-1 count. And Hamilton takes off as that is hit foul. And Hamilton will have to go back to first. Bud Screw with the 13 months. What's up, Bud Screw? How you doing, man? Thank you. Crochet was bad today. I loved it. The 0-2. Fastball got him looking. And Terang will not challenge. 5 Ks for Shane Smith through 3 shutout innings. Scan has Crochet in fantasy, so and I'm playing him. And we have already seen the projections. And here's Colson Montgomery. And he rips it down the line foul. We got to make sure we pull the ball out with Montgomery because it's literally what he does. Curveball missing away, 1-1 count. Woodruff only had 31 pitches through 4. He's been very efficient. And Montgomery rips it, and it's caught by Vaughn. 101 off the bat. Montgomery is getting some barrels today. Unfortunately, they are right at defenders. Hate to see it. And here's Miguel Vargas, the 3-hitter. Woodruff just pounding the zone yet again. Storm with the 10 months. What's up, Storm? Thank you, thank you. 0-1. Oh, that almost hit him. Vargas did not like that. You know, if he had a double flap, he might hit a home run here, but he doesn't, so he won't. Oh, foul tip, strike 2 on the changeup. 1-2. Fastball called strike 3. We are not going to challenge that. That was definitely a strikeout. Ah! Here's Murakami. Here we go. Hanger. Ah! The cutter fooled me. 0-1. And Murakami very late on the fastball makes it 0-2. Fastball taken low. Great eye. Great eye. The 1-2. And that fastball missing high as well. 2-2 count. Murakami draws it even. And that sinker missing away. And it has been worked to a 3-2 count. Changeup fouled away by Murakami. And the full count offering from Woodruff
3-2 now.
is a ball. Ball for Murakami. On base for the first time in his major league career with a walk. Bring up Austin Hayes.
The right fielder, number 21, Austin Hayes.
That sinker misses down the middle, 0-1. Wait, why is Doug going to Chicago? And Hayes flies it into shallow right center field. Caught by Frelick, and that will be the inning. Hey, something good happened. Murakami walked. Hell yeah.
It's the White Sox 1 and the Brewers nothing.
Because... Oh, there's no Oh, yeah. If there's no reason, he ain't coming.
Back here at American Family Field. Bottom 4, Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers.
Cole Reagans has my number in my game. Wait, what?
Who's the best hitter in the lineup?
All right, Christian Yelich leading it off for the Brewers. And Smith getting ahead with that fastball on the outside corner. 0-1 to the curveball. Oh, Yelich got a barrel on that. Foul. We got lucky. Because I asked him to. Does Doug owe you some money or something? Does he work for you? You think I would come to Chicago and not tell you? That's why I was confused. Oh, got you. Got you. Yeah, Cole Reagans is nasty. All right, here we go. The 0-2 to Yelich. We're going with the sinker. And that is hit to deep left field. Hill in pursuit, and he will get it there for out number 1. That brings up William Contreras, who struck out in his first plate appearance. Smith only had 30 pitches, actually. That's pitch number 31. He's been even more efficient than Woodruff, debatably. That changeup was hung, and that changeup is gone. William Contreras off the windows, 438 to left field, and the Brewers have tied it. My goodness. Hanging changeup, and he banged it. And I feel sad now. I feel very sad. That ball was demolished. I don't know if I've seen a ball hit those windows at what, American Family? I don't know. I still like calling it Miller Park personally. 112 almost off the bat, 29.5 degree launch angle, 438 feet. And that brings up Jackson Chourio. Fastball in there at 98. Shane Smith is pissed up to 98 all of a sudden. The 0-1 to Chourio. And that one was hung as well. We got to get these changeups down.
Here's the 0-2. That one just misses.
Closer. Are you talking about where it zooms in and it shows like the bat flip and everything? Okay, Postman. Dope. What do you mean, Robert? I've always used outfield. This is broadcast, though. It's a little different. But it's no dynamic is best for bat flips while batting. See, I haven't heard that. The zoom in on the bat flip has been a thing on every camera angle when playing offline.
Of laying off the 0-2 high fastball is going to make that pitcher really have to respect.
The 1-2 to Chourio.
Even though he's behind in the count.
Pitch fouled away. Weatherman, appreciate the 3-month, man. Thank you, brother. W Primer. The 1-2. Fastball got him looking at the knees. And that'll be out number 2. 2 down. That brings up Andrew Vaughn. We start him off with a slider. Should we challenge that, chat? Oh, it's a Chav thing. Okay. And that one is hit the left field, but it is pretty much right at Hill, and that'll be the inning. Tie game after 4. We go to the 5th with what, the bottom of our order coming up. Bobby, what's good, man? Shane Smith versus Brandon Woodruff. Pretty much identical lines outside of the walk from Woodruff, and Shane Smith has many more strikeouts. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. That brings up Kyle Teal. And Teal rips one foul. Coming in front of a fastball, man. That is brutal. And that changeup misses in 1-1. Got to work this pitch count up a little bit, man. And a sinker in the dirt, 2-1. I just missed a try. I don't think so. Teal goes to deep center field. Is it enough? The answer is no, not even close. 1 down. I'd never get treasure trains. Franchise, yes, sir. That brings up Luis Angel Acuna. And he rips one to left field, and thank God it's foul. Conflicting answers. What does that mean? Was it level 1 and never activated? Oh my God, we did have a treasure train, guys. We had a treasure train, guys. And no one said anything. No one said anything. It started 8 minutes ago. It ended 3 minutes ago. El Sabathon. Did you drink, Shawnee? The 0-2 to Acuna. That'll be fought away. No. Oh, hell yeah. The 0-2. And we chased that changeup. That was gross. That was gross. 2 down. Woodruff's second strikeout of the game. That brings up Benny Bombs. We really got to find a way to get him off this team. Although he does rip that. How is that only 93 off the bat? Oh my God. We just got scammed. We just got scammed. Is he related to Ronald? Yes. He's his brother. All right, Sal Frelick cleaning it off here in the 5th. I mean, Shane Smith at 39 pitches is outrageous. How is he getting away with this? I can't challenge it. I can't challenge it. Nice, Shawnee. The 1-0. But that's ripped up the middle, and that will be a base hit. Oh, I really got to get used to this camera view. That brings up Jake Bowers. I am nervous. First pitch to Bowers. Curveball missing in. Shane Smith all of a sudden is not looking nearly as dominant. The 1-0. Curveball. Foul tipped. 1-1. And that fastball is ripped into center field, and that'll be a base hit. Frelick to third. And we now have runners on the corners. 1 down. The Brewers are cooking. Joey Ortiz to the plate. How scared are we of him? Not a ton. As he pops it out to the catcher, Teal able to get underneath it, and that will be out number 1. Double play ball could get us out of this. That does bring up David Hamilton, though. He will be tough to double up. We're going to start him off with a changeup. First pitch. That is a bad changeup, but it's in there for a strike. 0-1. I'm probably going to let Schultz stay down there for a little bit, low-key. He is very much not ready in this.
the dish. Runners at the corners,
All right, 1-1. Pitch from Smith. Fastball ripped foul, but it is 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball.
Calling for the curve. We're going to throw it. Pitch from Smith. Fouled away. Hamilton spoils it. And they want it again. Teal this time wants it in the dirt. Pitch from Smith. Fouled away again by Hamilton. 1-2. To the changeup we go. The pitch. He does not chase. It was a beauty. That's where we wanted it. The 2-2 from Smith. Changeup rolled. Murakami to Montgomery. Safe at first. Hamilton beats it out, and the Brewers take the lead. That was our best chance at a double play. Unfortunately, Smith could not beat Hamilton to the base. Hamilton leads off first. As Turang fouls one away, it's going to be an 0-1 count. That's crazy, Cricket. The 0-1 from Smith, as that's also hit foul. 0-2. And we're going to the fastball up and in. Pitch from Smith. Pop foul again. Turang spoiling. Looking for his first hit of the season. Fastball got him looking. For the second time, Turang is going to strike out. Smith gives up another run, but limits the damage. And the Brewers have a 2-1 lead going into the sixth.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments.
You're going to need probably every collection, William. Minus like one. And I don't know what player it's going to be. Someone good. All right. Derek Hill, and then top of the order coming up. Let's see what Hill can do. We're going to bunt. And he lays one down. It's a beauty. He landed on the line. Contreras. Got him. I kind of want to challenge. Is it going to let me challenge? Let me challenge. I think he was safe. They're not going to let me challenge. Oh my God. It was a beautiful bunt from Hill. Wish we had replay reviews. They do in franchise, actually. The ball does beat him though. That's so tough. It was a beautiful bunt. That brings up Chase Mydroth. As he gets a fastball middle, but just late on it. Also, Mydroth has 36 power, so that's just not going to go anywhere. Oh, I got you. That makes sense. Well, we basically have two guys that can hit tanks in this team. 3 if we face a righty. That cutter was filthy. 0-1 count. That fastball misses high. 1-1. Randy, just practice on a higher difficulty, I would say. That sinker misses in. That's a great take. That's a great take right there. 2-1 to Montgomery. And Woodruff, great change up there. Gets Montgomery swinging 2-2. And Montgomery goes right to Joey Ortiz. Casual. And that is the inning. Brutal. Here comes Christian Yelich. I'm going to leave Smith in for now. He's only at 57 pitches, man. I don't like how that felt, though. The 0-1 to Yelich. Fastball fouled away. Come on, Shane. Lock in, baby. The 1-1. Fastball fouled away again. Weakly this time. 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball ripped, but right at Murakami, and he will make the out. 1 down. And here comes William Contreras. We get another look at that 4th inning home run from him.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste
That was
any time
crushed,
jumping
man.
all over that pitch, and
That was absolutely
saw it the
crushed.
entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Absolutely crushed. I forgot we have bear down in franchise too. First pitch to Contreras on the outside corner for a strike 0-1. I mean, we are staying away as much as possible, that's for sure. Going back to that changeup that hung. This time he gets a swing and a miss. 0-2. And we're gonna bear down. Blown away fastball. Don't give him anything good. And got him swinging 95 on the outside corner. 2 down. 8 strikeouts now for Shane Smith. Only at 64 pitches still. That sinker, we're gonna call it. I regret it. I regret it. I did it really quick without thinking. It's a ball. I lost all my challenges. We're gonna have to get used to this. We're really gonna have to get used to this. Fastball rope to center. Great jump by Acuna, and that will be the inning. Brutal.
Top of inning number 7. So up now for Chicago.
All right, here we go. Miguel Vargas leads it off. 3-4-5 coming up in the White Sox order. That fastball misses high from Woodruff. Brewers bullpen going with Abner Uribe and Angel Zerpa. I officially hate life. Either one of them come in, I'm going to want to die. 1-0. That's a filthy cutter. Both these pitchers have been so efficient. So that sinker ripped but foul. 1-2. And that sinker absolutely jams Miguel Vargas. Play is made by Churio, and that will be out number 1. And that is going to be it for Brandon Woodruff. Looks like he is very content with being taken out of this game. Pat Murphy takes the ball. We'll see who comes in between Uribe and Zerpa. It is going to be Angel Zerpa. Oh boy. And it's Munetaka Murakami to the plate. I now understand why Zerpa came in. Like, I haven't seen him enough in Diamond Dynasty this year. That was probably the best pitch we're going to see. 0-1. And that is ripped, and that is going to be the first major league hit for Munetaka Murakami. Look how small that PCI was. Oh my God. Murakami, get that ball. That is your first major league hit.
And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget.
Beautiful. Get the ball. Get the ball.
So hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay.
I can't believe I just hit that. That's an insane piece of hitting. The South Side Samurai. That's right, that they're calling that now. I like that nickname. I think it's sick. All right, Austin Hayes, runner on first, 1 down. Hayes has made a career out of beating left-handed pitching, and he's going to right there. Granted, I wouldn't say we necessarily beat that. But either way, back-to-back singles off Zerpa. Hayes is celebrating that. Dude, you barely hit that. That was 76 off the bat. Look at this. Off the end of the bat. It was just perfectly placed, I guess. That brings up Kyle Teal. Not exactly who we want up in this situation, that's for sure. Fastball missing high, 1-0. Maybe Zerpa's a little bit rattled. 92 clutch. Wait, this is exactly who we want up in this situation. 92 clutch. I forgot his clutch rating. Sinker in there on the corner. We do not have any challenges either, but that one would have been a ball or a strike. I wouldn't have challenged it though. Filthy sinker, as that is into shallow center field, and Frelick will make the catch for out number 2. Oh my God, we need this. We need this desperately. It is Luis Angel Acuna, Marlins franchise legend. 2 down here. Acuna gets a hanger. Hits it into shallow left center. Just did not get the barrel on it, and that will be the inning. Zerba gives up 2 singles, but nothing more. Someone else hit a solo shot? No. I mean, Shane Smith doesn't necessarily deserve to be taken out yet. He's at so few pitches. As that fastball's in there right on the corner, man. What a pitch. Curveball fouled away by Vaughn, 0-2. I mean, just pounding the zone, man, and it's working. The 0-2 from Smith. Slider, yet again, a pass ball. That is not looking good today. 1-2, curveball, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 for Smith. Hell yeah, Iron. Iron Man. All right, Smith is starting to get tired. Got to keep that in mind, but he's still pounding, man. 0-1. And that is fouled away, 0-2. I don't really do that, Jesus save, so I don't know. I wish you luck. The 0-2 from Smith. Curveball. And that is rolled over to second base. Play made by Mydroth, and that'll be out number 2. Beautiful spot. Beautiful spot. And Jake Bowers to the plate. We're going back to that curveball. Who catches the corner? Smith, man. He's looking so good right now. And that changeup is ripped to shortstop. Montgomery making the play. And Smith goes through 7 strong. I believe he's going to be done. A beautiful opening day start from Shane Smith. Unfortunately, he's in line for the loss because it's a 2-1 ball game going into the 8th.
Back here in Milwaukee, here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
We're gonna warm up at Newcomb. Here's Benny Bombs. Oh, that's a great pitch, man. Dotted slider. 0-1. Yeah, and I went. Oh, yeah, franchise. People love franchise around here, man. I mean, I've been getting begged for it all year so far. We're finally starting it. The 1-2. Hanging slider, and Benny just barely touches it. Rolls it over to first base. Vaughn makes the play for out number 1. And that brings up Derek Hill. Laid down a beautiful bunt last time up. We will not be bunting here.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at
The 1-0 from Zerpa.
Number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact.
And that's a swing and a miss from Hill. Chad, bright side is now that we've started franchise, we're going to be doing a lot of it. I am basically a week ahead on videos now for the channel. So a lot of franchise going into this next week of the subathon. As long as the subathon keeps going. We will only got 48 hours. Only 2 days left. 1-2. He's doing it, our guy! And they just put speed on base. You know how we got our last run. And Hill's going to take off. Sinker, and it's a bad throw from Contreras. And Derek Hill now has a stolen base. Chase Mydroth to the plate, already has a hit. Started off the season with a hit, actually. Good slider from Zerpa, 1-1. We're going to run with Hill here. And the pitch, it's a good jump. Sinker misses low, and Hill takes third. Stolen base number 2, Mydroth. 2-1 count. We're going to let the young second baseman swing it. And he is going to hit one. Deep left field. Yelich in pursuit. Gonna get there, but that will bring in the run. And the White Sox have yet again manufactured a run here in the 8th to tie the game at 2. And that'll be it for Zerpa. 1 out remaining in the inning, and they are not going to let him face Colson Montgomery here. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice, honestly. And they're going to Abner Uribe. I mean, this guy is absolutely filthy. And if I remember correctly, he does have reverse splits. Insane reverse splits. Oh my God. Chat, keep in mind, in franchise, ratings only go up to 99. He is nearly maxed out on hit per 9 and K per 9 versus left. Sinker, slider, four seam, and he faces Colson Montgomery here. Two down in the eighth. The four seam fastball will miss away 1-0. Miguel Vargas waiting on deck. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't, if I was on deck, I wouldn't want to face Abner Uribe. This guy is filthy. Montgomery's worked a 2-0 count, though. Still looking for his first hit in the season, first hit in the game. All the above. As that sinker misses inside, 3-0 to Colson Montgomery. And this is an auto take. 3-0 count in the eighth inning. Tie game, we need a base runner. And that is exactly what we're going to get. Colson Montgomery works a 4-pitch walk against Abner Uribe. That hat looks so weird on his head. Why does it look like that? Wait. Hello? Oh. This looks bizarre, by the way, but I get it. All right, here's Vargas. Oh, hold on. Back out.
Time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot.
.39 speed. 49 speed. 61 speed. It's not that much of a difference. We don't really have a burner on the bench. Montgomery says. ZD card also has that? Okay. I've never noticed it. As Vargas rips it into right! And the Sox may be cooking. 2 on, 2 down here. And that brings up Munetaka Murakami. If no one got me, I know Murakami will have me. Singled in his last at bat. Can he do something here? The Southside Samurai steps in the box and rips it right at the shortstop Ortiz. 97 off the bat. Got aggressive. Hit it hard. Just right at somebody. Kind of the story of the game for us. But either way, we tie it in the eighth. Tie ball game going to the bottom of the eighth. And we will bring in Sean Newcomb. Just signed as a free agent this offseason after a pretty good season. Had an amazing spring. Did not give up a run. And now faces the bottom of the Brewers lineup. Joey Ortiz, David Hamilton, and then the top of the order in Bryce Terang. Getting ahead 0-1. We're going to the high fastball, which is hitting to right field. And the catch will be made by Hayes for out number 1. It's insane. It's insane, Sam fan. One down here for David Hamilton. As that is hit very weakly to first. Murakami makes the play, tosses over to Newcomb for the PFP and out number 2. And in 3 pitches, the Brewers have made 2 outs. And here's Bryce Terang. He's already struck out twice today. The pitch from Newcomb. And it's a bunt from Terang. Bad jump by Vargas, and that is going to be a bunt base hit for Bryce Terang. And that brings up Yelich. Terang leads off first. Will not go on the first pitch. That'll be strike 1. I think Terang runs here. He does not. Tries to snap throw back. Terang safe. 1-1 count. Pitch to Yelich. Sweep or slurve misses low. Yelich was tempted. We got a slide step. Runner on the move. Throw from Teal. Not in time, but it was a strike on Yelich. But now a single will put the Brewers in the lead. We're going up and in. The 2-2 from Newcomb. Oh, I would have challenged that. I don't have an ABS challenge. That was a strike. It was not. Never mind. I would have lost that challenge too. I'm finding out I might be bad at this. The 3-2 from Newcomb. Slurve missing away. Oh no. And that brings up William Contreras. Honestly, we got to go to Dominguez. We got to go to Dominguez here. And we're going to. I can't mess around. He already has a home run today. Dominguez, very, very, very good against righties. Come on.
So they turn to their closer,
Here's Sir Anthony Dominguez. Looking for a 4-out appearance, perhaps. First pitch is a fastball missing way above the zone. 1-0. The 1-0 sweeper. Oh, we just got bailed. What a swing. 1-1 count. Pitch from Dominguez missing in. And that is the problem with him. He has zero control. The 2-1. Sweeper. Fouled away. 2-2. We're going right back to it. The 2-2. Sweeper taken by Contreras. 3-2 count. Runners will be on the move. We're bearing down. The 3-2. The pitch. Hanger popped up. Teal underneath it, and we are going to get out of it. That was terrifying. That was absolutely hung. Wow. All right, we got a tie game going into the top of the ninth. Hayes, Teal, Acuna coming up in the order. Appreciate you, Johnny. All right, here we go. Uribe stays in the game for the Brewers. And he tries to rip one down the line. Did barrel it, but it did go foul. 0-1. The pitch from Uribe. As that fastball just blown by Hayes. 0-2 count. And that's it. Dude, that sinker is insanely gross. See how much that was moving? That brings up Kyle Teal. At this point, we need a miracle to hit this Brewers bullpen. Yes, in our media. The 0-1. And Teal fouls it away. Come on, baby. The 0-2. And that slider gets him swinging. 2 down. Dude, the Brewers bullpen is absurdly gross. That brings up Luis Angel Acuna. Sinker jammed him first pitch. And that will be the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth in a tie game. One swing can win it for the Brewers, and it's Jackson Chourio leading it off. And we're going to leave Dominguez in. First pitch is a fastball off the plate. I would have ABS'd it, but I ran out of challenges. 1-0. Swing and a miss by Chourio. 1-1 count. Yeah, my franchises are on legend. Fastball hit to right field and foul. 1-2 count. They're calling for the splitter. The pitch. Fouled away. Hung it. We got lucky. High fastball. Pitch from Dominguez. Oh, it's tied. 2-2 count. It's where we wanted it, though. The 2-2. Got him looking at 99. And that'll be 1 down in the bottom of the ninth. Was meter good? No. That's why I'm using it for franchise. Pitch to Vaughn. Fastball missing in. Every time we get the better thing, we keep losing it. 1-1 count. To the sweeper. Sweeper. Foul tip into the glove. 1-2 count. To the splitter. The 1-2 splitter. How did he make contact with that? 1-2 count. Going back to the sweeper. Bear down. The pitch. Hung. And we got away with it. Murakami under it in foul territory, and that'll be out number 2. Pitching view is just broadcast.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick.
2 down here. That was Dominguez's 18th pitch. Working a little extra today on opening day.
Next offering is foul back. Pretty good.
Sir Anthony just throwing cheddar in the general area of the zone. That's exactly how he pitches. 1-2 count. The pitch from Dominguez. Fastball missing away at 99. 2-2. We're going fastball in. Bearing down for it. The pitch. Did he go? No, he didn't, says Mustache Man. 3-2. The 3-2. Hitting the shallow left field. Hill has the speed, and Hill overran it, but still makes the catch. And shocking, one of my franchises is going into extra innings, but on opening day. 2 runs, 5 hits apiece. To the 10th we go. And the Brewers are going to the bullpen. Who's it going to be? It is going to be their closer, Trevor McGill. This bullpen's filthy. Absolutely filthy.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi leading it off. What we are going to do is warm up Grant Taylor, and he will go in for the 10th. Right side is we do have speed on second base in Acuna. This is very good. 1-0 to Benny Bombs. Curveball fouled away. 1-1 count. Don't bring in just the closer. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man at second.
Fastball fouled away again. 1-2 count.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And the pitch from McGill. Fastball missing in. Big. Big, 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 big.
It's on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that
The
down
2-2.
in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Is that fastball missing low? 3-2 count.
And the runner holds.
Predictions are on the mods. 3-2 count.
3-2.
And that will be fouled away. Good fight. We've done them in the past, but it just depends which mods are running things, honestly. 3-2.
Payoff pitch.
And it's another battle from Benny Bombs. And that's just gas. 102 right by him.
He didn't make it easy.
And that'll be out number 1.
They still get the
Bringing up Derek Hill. And we ran this play before. Hill showing bunt. Acuna takes off. It's a curveball. And Acuna steals another base.
throw to third, and he's in.
Both Acuna and Hill have 2 stolen bases.
Roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out.
And are we going to squeeze? Absolutely we are.
To get that go-ahead
0-1.
the defense might pull the infield in.
I don't know what I'm doing.
For a strike.
I'm still squeezing. Acuna takes off. Hill doesn't get it down.
Strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play.
And that brings up Chase Mydroth.
Work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
2 down. Mydroth tried to ambush a fastball and still can't do anything with it. 0-1. Curveball missing high. His extension in 102 is wicked, and the fact that in this it looks like he doesn't have any clue where it's going. Mydroth popped into very shallow center field. Can Frelick get there? The answer is yes.
And that's the third out.
And that will be the first inning. Chat, we're going to get our very first look
Great job of getting
at Grant Taylor this season.
Back here at extra.
See what he got.
And a new pitcher on the mound.
He will be opening our 5th game of the year. But as it's opening day, we will let him throw here. First pitch. 99 missing in. Apparently 1-0. Runner heading to third. Throw from Teal. Got him. Why are you stealing with nobody out?
That
Do they really not believe in themselves that much against Grant Taylor? I don't know. That wasn't even close. Not sure what Sal Frelick was doing right there. The 1-1 from Taylor. Doesn't help that Taylor is also out of a slide step from the stretch. Ace, appreciate you, man. The 2-1. Slider ripped, foul by Bowers. 2-2 count. We're going to the fastball. Pitch. Popped up into shallow right field. Hayes already camped underneath it and will make the catch for out number 2. I have challenges again for extras. Oh, that's right. W reminder. That brings up Joey Ortiz. We are not worried. Fastball at 100 from Taylor in there. 0-1. I'm going right back to it. They ain't touching it. They ain't touching it. I don't want it. Good call by me. 1-1. Fastball. Misses away. 2-1 count. As Taylor has one fouled away. 2-2 count, and it's all fastball all the time from Grant Taylor. The 2-2. Oh, man. Now we're calling the curveball 3-2. That's diabolical. Don't walk Joey Ortiz. Good. Taylor knocks it down. Gets to it. Throw to first. In time. Got him. And Grant Taylor with a shutdown 10th inning. And we go to the 11th. And here is Colson Montgomery. And Gill's still in this ball game at 14 pitches. Montgomery swinging a miss on a 2-seam. 0-1 count. Curveball missing in. Contreras. I wanted to go, but it was right there, so I didn't. 1-1 count. Montgomery fouls that away. It'll be 1-2. Montgomery fouled off again. The first game drama. I know, right? 1-2. Montgomery, deep left center. It's gonna go into the bullpen. Colson Montgomery's first home run of the year in the 11th inning of opening day. 420 feet, 104 off the bat. And just like that, the White Sox are up 3-1 here at what formerly was known and should still be known as Miller Park. Some celebrations in the dugout. Wow, what a piece, man. What a piece from Colson Montgomery, and hopefully we see a lot of those this year. Didn't even flip the bat, just put it down. The old school, the OGs are gonna love that one. And that'll be it for Trevor McGill. Pat Murphy goes to the pen. And who is it gonna be? That was lit. That was lit. Trying to, Brad. And they're going to go to Aaron Ashby to try to shut us down. Vargas, Murakami, Hayes coming up. Do we go to someone else? Hamilton, Terang, Yelich. We got to go to a lefty. Do we trust in Tyler Gilbert, though? Actually, his pitching clutch is absurd. We trust in Tyler Gilbert. I don't like it, but we're going to. He's got an insane clutch. And here's Miguel Vargas. Still no one out here in the 11th.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already.
The 0-1 from Ashby.
Looking to do some more damage.
As that is fouled away. 0-2 count. Favorite shortstop in the game? Shortstop have been kind of revolving through a lot. 0-2. That's missing away. Hey, Cookie. You rooting against me or something? Crazy. The 2-2. As that goes up the middle, and that's a base hit for Miguel Vargas, his second of the day. The White Sox are hitting here in the 11th.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it
No.
It
It felt like it. What do you mean that? Yeah, that's foul. You were rooting for me on the Montgomery homer. I'm confused what, yeah, what that's foul means. Yo soy confusion. All right, Murakami coming up to the plate has reached base twice today on a walk and a single.
Steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's got some power, no doubt.
And he will foul off the sinker 0-1. Saying that foul ball sounded unnecessarily loud. Oh, I get it now. No, you lavate los manos. 1-1. What the fuck was that? The 1-2. And that's a swing and miss. We're going to be seeing a lot of that this year. One down for Austin Hayes.
Not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate.
And Hayes is going to bloop one into right field for a base hit. Went up and got it. It's out of the zone, but hey, I guess we're a bad ball hitter. Shrinkage in franchise. Shrinkage should be in franchise. I am fine with it in franchise. I don't like it in a competitive mode. And Kyle Teal comes to the plate. He has high clutch, so we leave him in. He is also looking for his first hit of the year. The 1-0. And that curveball fouled away by Teal. 1-1. Legends. I have a signed baseball card from Ron Kittle.
2 on, 1 out.
Hanging curveball, but we swing and miss. 1-2 count. And that is hit to short. Ortiz, Terang. And Teal beats it out at first. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Dwayne Wise, of course. Most legendary catch ever in franchise history. 2 down for Acuna. Our approach right now is to hit the curveball opposite field. Tried to there. 0-1. As that sinker is also fouled away by Acuna. 0-2. That's cool, Paul. One contact swing here. Oh, he went. All good. 2-run lead, and we are going to Tyler Gilbert out of the pen, looking for the team's first save of the year. And David Hamilton will lead it off. First pitch from Gilbert. Sweeper misses low. 1-0 count. We go to the sinker. The pitch also missing low. 2-0 count. That sinker's ripped. I don't know why Murakami even tried to dive for that, but hey, great effort, I guess. 2-1. And that sinker's fouled away as well. 2-2 count for Gilbert. We're going to the sweeper. Pitch. And that is grounded down the first base line. Murakami makes the play in fair territory, and that'll be out number 1. And here's Bryce Terang. Not someone we want to see. Front door sinker in there at 89 for a strike. We're going to go to the cutter off of that. And that was reached for by Terang, fouled away. 0-2 count. We're going to the sweeper. The pitch. That was hung bad. And Tyler Gilbert is hurt. I would have left Grant Taylor in if I knew this was going to happen. Gilbert has hurt himself on the pitch.
Wait. No, that's good.
Never mind. Now fuck. Yes. Butt Screw the 5 gifted. Thank you, Butt Screw. Appreciate it, brother. W Butt Screw. Fighting to stay over those 48 hours. Well, who has good clutch? The best clutch is Jordan Leisure. We're going to go to Jordan Leisure. Honestly, he is a good pitcher, to be fair.
Jordan Leisure is forced to the mound after the injury.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs.
Wait, what, Bama?
Looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play. Give
And Leisure misses outside 1-2. I mean, shit.
chase the pitch down and away.
We literally had the lefties for Turang and Yelich, and we're not going to have them anymore.
One away with a runner at third.
2-2. We're going to the fastball.
Pull it out.
Pitch from Leisure. In there. Got him looking. Strike 3. Turang strikes out for the 3rd time of the game.
Gonna do when he leaves the ballpark after this one.
I can't believe he took that.
Looking, obviously, so he's been a little over.
All right. 2 down here for Yelich.
Be more competitive up
Got to be careful. One swing could still tie the game, and that is a strike. My goodness. Back in the day, probably not called it, but with ABS, they call it, and that is going to score a run. Not even that bad of a pitch. I don't know what Teal's doing. And Yelich can tie this game with 1 swing of the bat. Slider fouled away. 1-2 count. Leisure sets.
One strike.
1-2. Oh, challenge it. Challenge it. Call stands. Fuck. I didn't want to give Yelich another chance. And he swings and misses down the middle. The White Sox win opening day.
extra work tonight to secure this.
Wow.
You got to do over the course of a season.
What a game.
Ball club.
Shane Smith will not get the win, but he had a tremendous start. And honestly, the pitching was fantastic. The pitching was fantastic. Grant Taylor gets his first win of the year. Leisure gets the save. A 4-3 final. We had 8 hits to their 5. They had 1 error, which is why we got one of our runs. Colson Montgomery, the player of the game, with a 2-run homer in extra innings. Acuna had a hit. Mydroth had a hit. Vargas had 2. Murakami had 1 and a walk. Hayes had 2 hits. There's also a walk for Colson Montgomery. Pitching wise, Shane Smith goes 7 strong with 9 strikeouts. Newcomb comes in for 2/3. Dominguez for 1 1/3 with a strikeout. Grant Taylor with an inning in extra innings. And then Gilbert gets a hold before he was hurt. And we now got to find out what happened. Hell yeah, Goose. All right, add in 1 minute. And Tyler Gilbert, strained bicep, should be out a few days. We'll keep him active. Strained bicep usually means bad things, though, in real life. In this, it probably won't as much. Let's set our custom game entry, too. Considering we're really bad, it's going to be on the higher end for sure. We are awful this year. And honestly, if we're going a little longer term here, we're probably going to be, like, very high because we want to get through this a little bit. What are you talking about, Sean? You said, bro, read chat for me to respond 1 word to describe the Padres. Padres. Hey, win this last one, Herbie. Do we want player highlight moments, chat? Maybe for the big ones we jump in. We do? Okay. Yeah, let's go very high leverage, or in between high and very high for this first season. Well, Sean, that was your one chance, man. Budget wise, we have 44 mil available. Just keep that in mind. Is that how much you're going to play? Yeah, so custom game entry conditions. So this is how we kind of get through the calendar. Rather than just simming, what you do is you sim, and then if something hits these stipulations on the right, it'll let you go into a moment, essentially. So I have the importance to pretty high up there, so I don't have to jump in for non-important things. So approximately, I would jump into 70 games, sim 92, with the way that it is right now with the player highlight. But I normally would go lower if it's a better team, but since we're so bad, we're trying to get through. Yeah, exactly, Closer. You Road to the Show just adding something similar to this is why I'm playing Road to the Show a little more this year. Franchise and rosters are all set for Chais. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. Oh, damn, Jumbo. Yeah, Gage Jump is a very, very good prospect. All right. That is going to be the first episode of White Sox franchise, though. We're going to play a lot more tomorrow now that I'm done recording videos for the week. But first episode, we got it started. We got opening day done. I'm very excited about this, man. Very excited about this. It'll be a much longer VOD in the next one, though. So look out for episode 2. All right, we got to save. Chat, it's work time. You guys said that I needed to keep the schedule.